Heat number 3 of the Grommets. Here we go.
Oh, and that was a nice wave from the last heat's red on his way in.
Did he beat the buzzer?
No.
Nah.
I don't believe so.
He's
And it's a little bit cheeky doing that because it could end up losing points, but we'll see how.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Not allowed to ride a wave after the buzzer.
Oh,
You're
okay.
supposed to go straight and do no manoeuvres.
Yeah, so you don't interfere with the next heat. That makes sense. In this heat, we've got Archie Toms, Chase Stewart. That's the mini Grom I was telling you about that I see up there on the Sunshine Coast. Jackson Cruikshank as well. Where does Jackson hail from? He must be down. Is he a relation to John?
I think so.
So these guys, like I said, all of the guys in this heat are in the Grommets division. You know, they're young fellas, they're small young men, and they're paddling out and giving it a red hot go in these conditions this morning. It's not too bad out there for them today. It's not too intimidating. It's not too small. There's a nice selection of ways for everybody to be had out there. Everybody's got to compete in the same conditions. So all the best to the competitors in Heat 3, Round 1 of the Grommets division here at Tugun Beach for the Future Pros 2023.
Also give a shout out to the local Surf Lifesaving Club for giving us the space and not encroaching on the zone, which is always great to see. Support from other board riders.
Absolutely.
All the locals today are keeping off the break, so that's also great to see. It's nothing makes it harder than a few locals kicking on the point while the kids are trying to get their waves.
Interference, yeah, that's right. I remember they had a world title back in the 90s at Maroochydore, a part of the first of the world tour. Rider in white Chase with the first wave. He's landed, but unfortunately got swallowed up in the white water with a nice roll on a right-hander from Chase Stewart. Yeah, as I was saying, they had a part of the world tour at Maroochydore way back in the 90s, and I'm pretty sure Kainoa McGee was there chasing people out of the lineup. Because we had some interference from some local surfers. Back in the 90s, there was a lot of staunch locals that defended their local breaks with great pride, and it made it hard if you were a blow-in and you come from the next beach down and they didn't know you. It was very hard to get a bit of respect in the lineup back then. Things have changed these days, but on the other hand, it is a lot more populated out in the water these days. There's so many more people out in the water.
Yeah, even just for a beach break, you look up and down the beach, there's a lot of surfers out and a lot of people in the water getting amongst it. But, you know, with it being the Gold Coast, there's a lot of different breaks, so it can spread it up nice and good and, you know, a bit of something for everyone.
And we've got a nice little area here. I was down here yesterday afternoon with Silas, and we did pick off a bit of a right-hander to the southern end of the beach. And, yeah, and we decided to run the event here because we had a right and left, and it was catching a bit more swell than further down the beach. So I think it's worked well.
Yeah, it's not easy to pick the right spot to cover all the tides as well, because we're going to be going from the full low to the full high over this event, and you know there's going to be a lot of different opportunities, so that's all got to be taken into consideration. Which it looks like with the little bit of the bank popping out, it should support that the whole time.
Rider in white. Oh, very nice roll there. Left-handed, just a short ride, but a very clean roll. And here we go. Another one up. Is that a free rider?
That's another free rider.
Oh, get out of that area. He's just on the edge of the comp area, but it's hard to decipher in this early morning with the glare. Here we go. Rider in red had a bit of a sniff at that one and didn't want it. Nice left coming through. Look at that. That's magnificent. Oh, camera was just off cue, but we got the end of it. Here we go. We've got the winner of round 2. Let's just, yep, that's perfect. There we go. Take a seat. How'd you go out there? Did you have a lot of fun?
Yeah,
You done really well. You come through in the end and you got some really good waves. I think one of your rolls scored really high. You got a 6 on that first right-hander. That was epic. How did you find it out there? Was it pretty easy or a little bit of a sweep?
There is like some good ones. It's just like they close out a lot and then you have to like do rolls. It's pretty hard to do like spin combos and that.
Yeah, right. A little bit straight on the bank, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The tide's coming in, so it might sort itself out during the day, but that right-hander you picked off definitely worked in your favour. You had a nice shoulder and you just had the perfect pocket position and you just timed it so well. Like they scored you a 6 for that roll, so congratulations on that one.
Yeah, thanks.
So what sort of boards are you riding at the moment?
A science one.
Science, yep. And how does that go for you?
Pretty good, yeah.
It's pretty good. And how old are you now, Hardy?
10.
10 years old, and you're out there ripping. Congratulations, mate. Well done on your first round 1.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done, mate. Yeah, congratulations on the win of round 1, heat 2 of the Grommets division here at the Future Pros event here on the Gold Coast. Thanks for coming down for the interview, mate.
That's right.
I'll let you prep for your next heat.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Good job. Okay, we've got 13 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on Heat 3, Round 1 of the Grommets division. Currently in the lead is Chase Stewart with a 6.5. Wow, I missed that one. They've been scored very highly for that one. And a 2.4 with a total of 8.9 to put him in first position. No scores have dropped yet for the other 2 riders. If you're just tuning in, we're here at Tugun Beach on the Gold Coast. We're just north of the Tweed. You can see Snapper Rocks and Green Mountain that out in the distance out there, which is giving us a little bit of a shelter from that southerly wind today, which is great. Welcome back, Rob. We just had Hardy Fletcher, the winner of Heat 2. Oh, yeah, better turn your microphone on. That will help.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Jump back into a nice wet seat, but it's good to hear from the kids.
We'll have to get a towel for all the competitors when they come in for the interview. Your Hardy done really well and scored a 6 on that right, and Chase has scored a 6.5 as well on this one. He's the current heat winner of Heat 3, Round 1 of the Grommets division.
We've got about 11 minutes and 40 seconds left of this heat here. Chase Stewart in the first position, Jackson in the second, and Archer in third. So another shout out to the Future Pros 2023 sponsors. We're presented by Inverted Bodyboarding, sponsored by Convict Bodyboarding and Dreamworld, supported by the Vintage Bodyboard Collectors, Amazon Power Acai, Surf Lakes, Tim Oliver Photography, and organised by the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club. Big shout out to the Gold Coast Bodyboard Club for running the event again, organising a sausage sizzle down at Bunnings and running the day to bring the profits over for this event. And shout out to those surf lifesavers that are here on the beach too, putting it down for the camera. Keep the Gold Coast safe, they're always onto it. We've got a bit of glare kicking through, so you can still see it nicely on the stream, which is good. We've got a white competitor over there, just in time for the roll, but couldn't get back onto it. There's a really nice projection on that roll. It's a shame that that couldn't be completed. Not many people taking advantage of the south side of this break, but there seems to be a right-hander coming in over on the south, but no one seems to want to give that one a go. They're all going for this little left-hander and right down on the north end of the beach. We have the Gold Coast ute rolling through. We've got the competitors for the next heat going down, getting ready. And a bit of the sweep pushing some of the competitors out of the competition zone for this heat. So hopefully they can get back in time. We've got another 6 minutes left. Can be a bit tough making the decision whether to come in, walk back up, or to paddle against the rip. Here we go, we got blue on one of the little ones cruising through. Might be a little opportunity, just pulls off.
With, here we go, Papa Smurf back in. 5 minutes remaining in Heat 3, Round 1 of the Grommets division. Archer Tom's currently in the lead with a big score. Here we go, Rider in red. Oh! Rider in red with a complete score of 9.37. His high scoring wave was a 7.17. Chase Stewart in second with a complete score of 8.9. Needs a 2.88 to jump into first place. And Jackson in blue in the third. Congratulations to the winners of round 1 and round 2. Jade Taylor and Hardy Fletcher, I think it was. Let me confirm. Hello everyone, if you're just tuning in, I'm Papa Smurf. Find me on Instagram, Papa Smurf Bodyboarding, doing your commentary for the Future Pros event. Now, as I was saying, congratulations to the winners of the first 2 heats. They've got an amazing future ahead of them in bodyboarding. Hardy Fletcher, I just had an interview with him. He's 10 years old. The guy is ripping already at that age. It's just amazing. They've got a bright future ahead of them in bodyboarding. Thanks to everyone that came down the beach. Out behind the tent here, there's just people everywhere scattered all across the surf club here and all along the beach. It's turned out to be an amazing event. And if you're just tuning in as well, thanks again. Like and share this event. Get it out there across the world so everybody can see what's going on here in Queensland, on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Big shout out to Gold Coast Bodyboarding Club for setting up and making this event happen. And the major sponsor, Inverted Bodyboarding, also sponsored by Convict Bodyboarding. These guys have been doing great things as well for the industry. They're just getting involved in everything, you know, and helping all the Groms out and everyone that has everything to do with the event. Chris Parry from Convict and Ben Wells from Inverted. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do. It's so much appreciated. You know, these up and coming Grommets, you're helping build a future for them and keeping the froth alive for everybody that's interested in the industry of bodyboarding. Also, Dreamworld has jumped on board, also supported by Vintage Bodyboard Collector, Amazon Power, Surflex Photography, and again, and organised by Gold Coast Bodyboard Club. Chase Stewart has jumped into first position with a 12.33. We've got some big scores dropping out here. These guys, like I said, this is Grommets division. These guys are so young. They've got such a big future ahead of them. They're surfing all the time. I'm from the Sunshine Coast myself. I see a lot of the Grommets up there. They're out there every day, you know. You know, well done to their parents for supporting them. You know, it's great. I was lucky enough myself, maybe not at this age. Here we go. We've got a rider up. He's going right on this one. Rider in blue with a little cover up on the end there. Yeah, my dad helped out back in the day. We had riders, quick replay with the rider in blue, Jackson, with a nice little barrel, incomplete unfortunately. Yeah, we had riders like Ryan Spears and Shane Pike and Adam Keegan. My dad used to run the Bodyboard Club up on the Sunshine Coast at Marcoor. There was a few clubs up there. There was Caloundra Bodyboard Club and Maroochydore Bodyboard Club at different times through the 90s. But I was lucky myself to have the support of my parents at a young age to keep the stoke alive. I was just so obsessed with bodyboarding when I was a kid. My dad bought me a bodyboard magazine when I was about 10 years old, and straight away he bought me a Riptide, and instantly I was hooked. I was just hooked. I just wanted to surf every day, 3 times a day. Yeah, these guys have got the same passion, and they're just surfing. The surfing's just come so far. Like, there's 10-year-old guys surfing reef breaks up on the Sunshine Coast, doing flips off the end bowls, and the surfing's next level. They're so agile. They've got such a bright future ahead of them, and congratulations to all of them. And big shout out to their parents as well for supporting them during their younger years. Hopefully they carry on and have a very bright future ahead of them. The way they're going at the moment, there's some very, very strong surfers out there. Some of them probably should be surfing in opens. There we go. There's the end of Heat 3. Round 1 of the Grommets division. And the winner was Chase Stewart, hailing from the Sunshine Coast. Now in this heat, we've got Jai Taylor in the red. This is Juniors Heat 1, Round 1 of the Future Pros event here at Tugun Beach on the Gold Coast. If you're just tuning